Hi, good morning, everyone. With me here today is First Deputy Police Commissioner Ben Tucker, Deputy Chief Kevin Williams, the Executive Officer of Patrol Service Bureau, Deputy Chief James Keogh, the Executive Officer of Patrol Borough Manhattan South, Deputy Chief Mike Baldessano, the CEO of Manhattan South Detectives, and Captain John Connell, the Commanding Officer of the 9th Precinct. Before we start the briefing, I want to remind everyone that the information I'm about to give is preliminary and is subject to change as we are only a few hours into this investigation. Earlier this morning, at approximately 3:30 a.m., two officers assigned to the 9th Precinct, both in uniform, were patrolling inside of Tompkins Square Park when they heard gunshots outside the park on Avenue A and East 7th Street. The two officers immediately exited the park and tactically approached the location where they observed a man shooting at another male. The two officers engaged the armed suspect and gave numerous commands for him to get on the ground. It was then the officers fired approximately 3 times at the male, striking him. The suspect was pronounced deceased at Bellevue Hospital. At this point in the investigation, we know that the two men had a dispute that began at a lounge located at 103 Avenue A. When the two men exited the lounge, the shooting began. The other suspect who was involved in the shooting has also been pronounced deceased. He was not shot by our officers. A .22 caliber handgun was recovered underneath the man who our officers engaged with, and another .22 caliber handgun was recovered near the second man who was shot. Both officers were uninjured but taken to the hospital for evaluation. The body-worn cameras of the officers were activated and are being reviewed. Before I take some questions, I want to say that this morning's shooting underscores the courage our cops show each and every day as they run towards the danger. Thankfully, our cops were not hurt in that incident. This is a picture of the gun that was recovered underneath the male that we engaged with. This is a picture of the gun that was recovered from the second male. All right, I'll take any questions you have. Right over here first.
The gun from the second male, did he fire at all? Can you find that out?
At this point, we haven't opened the gun, so it's still part of the ongoing investigation.
Any other witnesses hit? Any injuries to your?
No injuries. Our cops, the two males involved in this, the one we engaged with and the other male, are both deceased.
Can you tell us where they were shot, the two males?
Where in the bodies? That's still part of the investigation.
And when the officers command the man to get on the ground, he refused?
He refused. He kept on walking. This is based off a body-worn camera. Any other questions? Thank you very much. Second gun. Guy we engaged, second guy. Both 5-shot, .22 caliber guns.
One more question. Do you know the relation between the two suspects or the two deceased?
Not at this point.
Do you have ages on those suspects yet?
I have it off the top of my head, I don't know, but I can tell you that the male that we engaged with had served 8 years in prison for a prior shooting and was currently on parole for that shooting.
Is that the hookah lounge that you were referring to?
Yes.
On Avenue A?
Yes.
Okay, thank
Anything
you.
else? Thank you.
Digital images of those pictures are being emailed right now.
Thank you.